So from a practical perspective, if I'm enterprise customer X and I've got 500 employees, do I buy 500 Yubico keys? Is that how it works?
Yeah, I mean, we've done a lot to make purchasing of YubiKeys as seamless as possible. We've introduced what's called YubiKey as a service, which is basically kind of a subscription offering. We also have UB Enterprise Delivery that's able to ship keys out to individuals regardless of where they are. If they're in the home office or if they're working remotely, we have the ability to send keys out in that way. But yes, I think if you think about the whole phishing resistant narrative, you want the employee to be phishing resistant from that onboarding moment. So you're not dependent on a password or a weaker form of authentication. Then for those authentication moments within the organization, well, I should mention one of the things with the YubiKeys, you don't necessarily have to use it every time. It can be used, and then the browser session or the machine can be trusted. And then there's the recovery side of things. The great thing about a YubiKey is it's hardened, it's purpose built for authentication and storing that credential. So if I were to get a new machine or break that one or get a new phone, I'm able to quickly do account recovery with that credential that's on that key. But we do recognize or do recommend having multiple keys per individual. That way you do have a primary and a backup, or if you're in a scenario where maybe you want to use a syncable pass key and a device bound, kind of that option. And then there's also areas within an organization that maybe are mobile restricted. You can't use a phone where you need to use a hardware authenticator, such as a call center, maybe manufacturing or healthcare within a clean room. So there's a lot of different variables there. But we kind of use the term phishing resistant authentication. But I think what really is more important is that every employee becomes a phishing resistant user, because if it's kind of not across and everyone's at that same level of authentication, that could be a weak area kind of within the threat surface of the company. So we recommend kind of everyone being able to get that, whether you're in the organization or you're remote, or even if you're in the supply chain to the company.